Hey, yo, welcome back to Relatable, where we cover things all NBA and relatable topics. I'm here with my co-host, Bradley Crow.
Yo, yo, yo. Welcome back.
Welcome back, yes, sir. And for this podcast, we're going to cover the NBA of this week, the news of the week, and we're going to come up with some panic trades for teams that are struggling and need to change it up real quick before the rest of the season becomes a dumpster fire. I believe a majority. We're recording this on November 14th, so I believe majority of teams have about 20 games done. So there's still a chance for them to either reassess and trade or keep it the same. Or we're gonna focus on teams that should definitely be looking into trades. So, but first, let's get into. Oh yeah, before I forget, please like, share, and subscribe. If you listen to this on Apple Podcast, we couldn't upload last week's feed on there because it was 2 hours long, so Brad had trouble
Yeah,
with
this
that.
shit don't be working sometimes.
Yes,
Don't
but
know
we will
why.
have this one on there. Hopefully, it's not as long. We'll see. So yeah, if you're on Apple Podcasts, 5 star, 5 star, 5 star, 5 star, 5 star, please. Or if you hate it, just rate it 1 star. I don't care. Anyways, so let's
All
get
right,
on. So this week we're gonna start with the NBA news and react to it. So, power forward starter for the Phoenix Suns, Cam Johnson, is expected to miss 1 to 2 months after a meniscus surgery. After the surgery, I believe Torrey Craig has now been starting. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I mean that's a big thing, big towards their bench. I'm pretty sure he was. Oh no, he was starting, huh? He was starting small
Yeah,
forward or power
he took
forward,
Jay
whatever.
Crowder's spot.
Yeah. Oh, well, that makes sense. Yeah, I think that's huge for them. He's obviously a shooter, and he was on the come up a little bit. I think they'll still be pretty fine, but I mean, I hope they crash or burn, but doesn't look like that so far.
Nah, they're on top of the West still, and also I believe Jay Crowder has. They're third in the West, but Jay Crowder also has denied any rumors that he's gonna come back. So yeah, so that's new Suns news. Uh, Also another news, Email Doka was so according to some sources, the Brooklyn Nets were pressured not to hire Email Doka, and that's one of the main reasons they hired Jock Vaughn as their now head coach. He's now no longer the interim, and KD seems pretty happy about that decision right now. He seems pretty behind Jock Vaughn.
Yeah, I mean, obviously he didn't like Steve Nash, even though he wanted to bring him there. But yeah, I mean, it makes sense why they were pressured not to hire him. Obviously, all the drama surrounding him, all the controversy. They don't need more of that in their locker room and in the media. It's just going to make everything worse, especially for KD and the Nets organization.
Yeah, this is what I said they should do. They should. I think they're still gonna hire Udoka probably in the off season. I think they're just letting things chill out for a little bit, and then they'll hire Udoka and probably have Jock Vaughn back as an assistant. They really do like him. He's been there for like I don't know how many years at this point, but he's been there through it all. And yeah, he's been through it all actually since Kenny
Yeah.
Atkinson was there. Um, so yeah, I agree with the move. They've been winning games now. They've actually had a better record without Kyrie. The defense has picked up. Oh, I forgot to get the stats up, but I'm pretty sure that they're above normal. I mean, average defensive rating. But so long as we're talking about the Brooklyn Nets, let's talk about Kyrie Irving. Well, this is just quick news. He's met with Joe Tsai and Adam Silver, and they say he's not anti-Semitic, so that's pretty good, right?
I mean, yeah, I kind of knew he, like, you can tell he isn't. I mean, he just
He's just
said some
dumb.
shit. He just said the wrong shit. I mean, no, I mean, some people were calling him, racist and anti-Semitic and
Nah,
stuff
yeah,
like that.
yeah,
But that's just because people don't know. They just say shit. You see one thing online, you're like, oh my god,
yeah. The
he
headlines.
hates people. It's like, nah, man. It's just he said some dumb shit. Yeah, he shouldn't have said it, but nothing you can really do in today's society with that.
They're 14th now on defense. They were like dead last 2 weeks ago, so that's pretty great. So what do you think about like them playing without Kyrie though? There's also reports that the locker room seems a lot happier. Well, do you think that has anything to do with Kyrie not being there?
Yeah, I mean, 100%. I feel like Kyrie. It's not like Kyrie's like a bad teammate to say, but he just. I feel like they walk on eggshells around him because they don't want to like what is it cause more controversy or be involved with any controversy as well. Like, because they're on the same
Yeah,
team, right? So they might associate, be like, oh well, if he says it, they probably talk about that. I mean, it just doesn't look good on them, and I'm sure they don't like drama. I mean, they're hooping. They're trying to hoop, not to
yeah.
be
Imagine,
activists and shit.
imagine being Kyrie's teammate and you gotta answer these questions about anti-Semitism. Oh no, excuse me, I got the wrong stats. They're seventh now on defense.
And what the
So
last like throughout the season or just the last
throughout the
like few
season now,
games?
throughout the
Oh
season,
shit.
they jumped up 23 spots without Kyrie. Um, I mean, yeah, I think I believe this team is happy. At least the teammates. I don't know about KD. KD seems to love Kyrie. I don't know. It'd be kind of weird. I guess it would be if like I don't know, we were NBA players, and let's say you were really weird, and like we're tweeting weird shit, but like you're still my homie, so I gotta like stick up for you. But
Well, plus, I mean, plus, like, if he gets rid of him, everyone's gonna shit on him. Like, oh my god, you wanted him, deal with it, that type of thing. Plus, I mean,
yeah,
Kyrie's still a good player. Offensively, he's insane. But
averaging over 25. Yep.
yeah, I mean, everyone was like, well, how are you gonna get rid of a 30.5 and 5 whatever player or some shit? And
By playing better defense.
yeah, I mean, yeah, defense wins championships. So,
Okay, what? The
uh,
Nets are gonna win the chip?
no, they're not going to win. I'm just saying defense wins championships. They don't. Their defense is not good. I don't care if they're seventh, bro. They're not. They still need better defense. Maybe Ben Simmons, gets comfortable and is not injured anymore. Then maybe it'll boost up again. I don't know, but we'll see. I still don't trust them on that side.
Yeah, I mean we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
So on to news that's on the court. Yesterday we had two amazing performances. Let's talk about the first one. Although this was a losing effort, Darius Garland drops 51 points on the Minnesota Timberwolves. 27 of them were in the fourth quarter. Despite this effort, they still lost because D'Lo decided to have a season high of 30 points and Karl Anthony Towns had 29. What do you think about this amazing
So I
performance?
mean, you can't really fault Garland too
Oh, they're
much on
also
the
without
losing.
Donovan Mitchell because of an ankle injury.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't really fault him too much though for losing because they were down by 15, I think, around that, and with 9 minutes left in the fourth. So I mean,
Yeah,
that's
he was
pretty. It's a
trying.
pretty impressive comeback, and he scored 27. So I mean, he was hitting jumpers on everyone, bro. He was crossing people up. I think it was Torian Prince. I think he drove in. They were down by like 4. He drove in, hit the little step back between the legs, nailed the three with like 30 seconds left or something like that. And I was like, damn, all right, bro, this man,
Yeah,
he wants to make an all-star game.
if D'Lo like just doesn't go off, because he's been hit or miss, but this was his best game by far, and if he doesn't go off, the Cavs win this.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
it took that and also Cat 29 to defeat the Cavs. This just shows that they have uh, a lot of depth because Donovan Mitchell was out. They easily win this game if Donovan Mitchell was in there.
Easy.
So yeah, their future's looking
And
really
then
bright.
another thing is too for the Wolves, they shows that they still lose leads like they did in the playoffs.
It was funny, man,
So
because
doesn't matter
you
who
were
you got on your team.
I was still because like the Wolves, I was still like a little bit expecting them to lose, just because I was like, but I mean, I gotta give props. D'Lo went off. You gotta give him props. So You froze.
All right, can you hear me?
Yo.
Fuck, you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, fuck, bro. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with my shit. Shit pisses me off. All right.
You ready?
Yeah, I have to add these clips.
Okay. Yeah, so it was an amazing performance by Darius Garland, although they lost. Let's talk about an amazing performance that led to a win. Last night, Joel Embiid leads the league now in best performance and with the most points in the game. As he drops 59 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, and 11 rebounds. Oh wait, hold on. I got the wrong stats. Hold on, let me try again. Let me try again. I need to get this one right because it's like 11 rebounds, wasn't it?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, my bad. I was looking at the article. Okay, let me try again. So yeah, that was a good performance that was a great performance by Darius Garland, although it led to a loss. Let's talk about a great performance that led to a win. Because last night Joel Embiid drops 59 points, 11 rebounds, 8 assists, a steal, and 7 blocks. 5 of them in the fourth quarter. For the Joel Embiid led Sixers to beat the Lauri Markkanen led Utah Jazz. It was an all-time performance. What do you think, Brad?
Yeah, I mean, that was huge. He dropped 101 in back to back, so both games combined. He dropped 42 the night before on the Hawks.
Don't spoil the dog of the week, bro. Don't.
No, he ain't. But yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He did it. He's back. You know, I mean, he needs to perform like this though. Doc is lucky he's doing this. He's carrying. So I'll say that much because we were talking about last pod or last episode, how we thought they were gonna lose majority of these games that they're playing, and they won them so far. The ones that we thought they'd lose.
Yeah.
And that's thanks to Joel because he's got to be dominant and doesn't look as slow. I mean,
No,
which is
he's
good
in
news
shape.
because
Yeah.
he needs to be acting right. Um, this definitely puts him back in. I think like win a few more games, put him back in top 5 MVP consideration. He can
Mm-hmm.
easily make his way back up, especially if they start winning more games with or without Harden.
There's 6 in the East right now.
Yeah, they don't got it. They're like 500. I think that's what they are, right?
Yeah, only game
Yeah.
behind like the 5th seed. So
Yeah, I mean they're not great right now, but if Embiid keeps putting up these, he's also missed 4 games so far.
well,
So
I mean, if he puts up these numbers, he's like Will Chamberlain 2.0. Like,
yeah.
let me give you
Well,
some
I don't.
stats
Yeah,
here. He becomes the
I think
first
he's
player with
averaging like 32, right?
But let me check that.
Season.
This season he's averaging 26 points. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Maybe in the last 3. I mean, last 3 games he's probably averaging 30 something. But he becomes the first player with at least 50 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, and 5 blocks in a game. Since they started tracking stats, he becomes the first player to register at least 20 points and 5 blocks in a single quarter. That fourth quarter was all Embiid. Like, I'm telling you, anybody was gonna drive in, whether it was Clarkson, Conley, whoever, Embiid was swatting that away, and it on fast breaks too. Like you thought it was going in, nope. Embiid came in, but hit it against the backboard, and just denied the shot. Embiid was literally everything because Harris was booty cheeks, like just complete booty cheeks, and Tyrese was like so
Yeah.
hit or miss. It was all on Embiid. It was a tight. He dropped 59. It was a tight game, like all throughout every single quarter. And and it's crazy because even with Harden, it's very hard to tell whether this is gonna continue even with Harden because Harden needs touches too. But overall, I think Embiid's gonna put himself in like top five MVP discussions with more performances like this, and also because they need to. So he's gonna carry them to like a top 5, 4 seed in the East probably.
Yeah, I can definitely see that happening. Um, I yeah, he's looking great, and I mean that fourth quarter is just insane. But you're right. Like I mean, they were still down. I mean, well, not down, but they were in a very very close game. Usually doesn't happen when you drop that much, but
Usually not, but the Sixers are in a precarious position because you also don't want him to get injured. Like with this much effort, he needs there's more likely that he'll get injured, and you don't want that because Harden is already injured. So if you're missing Embiid, you're for sure like gonna start going down in the rankings or in the standings,
oh,
I should say.
100%. Yeah.
But yeah, let's see. I want. Oh yeah, this question. Whoa, who do you think is gonna? You think anybody's gonna break 59 this season? And who?
Yeah, so I think multiple people will. I mean, don't really know who, but I'm sure Embiid breaks it again. I'm sure he gets 60. I just see it. I just see like him facing a team that doesn't have like a good big man and just dominating if he's hitting all his shots, and he still gets to the free throw line all the time.
Yeah.
He can definitely break it. But I think Tatum will break it. I think Tatum's gonna have a crazy game one of these during the season and drop above
He's been
60.
having crazy games.
Yeah, but I mean crazier. He's
Crazier.
definitely got the ability. He's a way better 3-point shooter this year. So
Yeah,
how
no.
about you?
I think Damian Lillard. Also, he's also in the same position as Embiid in my opinion. I think he has to like drop crazy games for them to win.
Yeah.
Um, Tatum's season high so far has been 43 points versus the Pistons. So yeah, he's all on his way. But yeah, Damian Lillard, I think he needs to for this for the Trailblazers to win a lot of games. I know they're getting hyped up a lot right now because they've been winning some games without him too. But that's because they rely a lot on Anthony Simons, and Simons has been coming through for them, or Jeremy Grant, but I still don't think that's reliable. So I think Damian, also because his three ball is so deadly, so he drops more points. Another person that I think could drop, and then that needs to drop, and we'll probably talk about later, Steph Curry. He's been Steph carrying his whole team this season because his supporting cast has sucked, and he's been needing to drop like 30, 40 points against the Kings and like teams like that to just edge out a win at the end, even with the refs missing calls and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, so Damian Lillard and Steph Curry, I think those two. If there was money on that, I put money on that for those two drop 60 or more.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Because I mean, I think Steph's already dropped like 47. I think he did, and I mean, obviously he
Let's see
shoots lights
his
out.
high.
So
Let's see his high. Damian so far is just 31, but he's been dropping like 29, 29, 28.
yeah,
It's consistently on Steph. He had a big 47-point game versus the Kings. That's the one I was thinking of, where they barely won because they missed a call on Clay Thompson, who we'll talk about later. But yeah, he's been dropping like 30, 35, 31, 30. Yeah, it's crazy. He's having 30. He's the one averaging 32 points a game.
I think a lot of people are. A lot of players are averaging above 30 right now.
Yeah, but that's because they have to. because supporting cast ain't like doing it for them.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the news of the week. Shout out Embiid. Maybe we'll talk about him again later in Dog of the Week, which is now the player that we think has performed the best throughout the week of November 7th to the 14th.
Yeah, so we're switching it from Baller of the Week to Dog of the Week, all right? So
Yeah.
whoever's got that
So
dog in him for the week.
yeah, so deal with it. That's the new name now. All right, let's get into our segment that we came up with. We're gonna talk about panic teams that need to make some trades to salvage their season. I know it's only 20 games that teams can get better with their current roster, but we're gonna predict that some of these teams aren't gonna improve, and so they need to make a move. Brad, why don't you start us off?
Yeah, so my first team I got
What you got?
is the Miami Heat. So I mean, they're let me pull up the record real quick. So the Miami Heat are currently 6-7. You know, they're 10th in the East. I mean, that's not a terrible record, but it's definitely underperforming to where people thought they would be.
Mhm.
So the first trade I got for them, they would be trading Nikola Jovic, which is their draft pick. You know, young player.
Already?
Well, they're in win now mode. So I mean, if they want to win
He's a good
now,
player, though.
no, I agree. But teams
Okay,
the team that I'm saying is gonna want it, right?
Okay. Let's see what they get
So
back.
I got Jovic, I got Duncan Robinson, and then they get Jakob Pertl and Romeo Langford back. I think it helps like what they because they need a bigger body right now, which definitely would help them. Langford, I mean, he ain't really like shit, but like they don't be. I don't know how many minutes Jovic is even getting, but the Spurs would want Jovic in return because I mean they're in the rebuild mode.
I feel like that he could get more than just Pirtle and Langford. Who's their center right now? It's well, not really
What Deadman? They got Deadman.
I think they could get way. I'm not way more, but they could get more for Jovic. I understand why you say that because they do need a center. Yeah, because it's Deadman.
Yeah,
and it's pretty much just Deadman and Bam.
I was trying to make it work with other players, but it just these contract
I think they need more for Jovic. They just drafted him. He's playing really good. I think they need more. You're getting, yeah. I don't see them doing that. I understand why the Spurs would want Jovic. I think Jovic just has more value than he's getting back on that one.
Yeah, he's a lot of value. I just like how I see it is obviously Spurs want him, and then if the Heat are really desperate, then I think they would pull the trigger.
Let me look at their roster. Let me look at the roster. See if there's something there. Because I could totally see them trading for.
Because apparently Max Strus is like in trade rumors, but I don't think they're gonna trade him. He's been playing too well for them to start the season.
If anything, they'll try to trade Kyle Lowry, but I don't know a team that will want.
Yeah, I mean, I got one with him in a bit.
Okay. Oh, maybe you got the answer to that then, Brad.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, yeah. It's only their centers are only it's only Deadman and
Bam. And Bam can't play center. I mean, it's just not good for their team.
He can play at Spurs, but yeah, not like relying on him that much. That's kind of like the Anthony Davis thing.
Yeah, it's just not good enough.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you would need more for Jovic. They just drafted him. They're not just gonna trade him away so quickly when he's been playing so good. Maybe if you do like
has he been getting minutes? I haven't even.
Yeah, he has. He's games. Well, I think right now isn't he injured?
Maybe.
I don't know. I feel like they just drafted him. I don't think they would just trade him like that. I think maybe you add seconds instead for or maybe you're protected first. It could work. I mean, instead of getting rid of Jovic, maybe get rid of. Wait, how much? Oh, because Jovic only. Oh, because of his contract too. Huh? He only makes like $1 million or $2 million.
Yeah.
I don't know. Trade Haslam. He makes $1 million or $2 million. You don't really need him.
No, I was trying to put him on the report, but it wasn't putting him on the machine.
And that's because he just signed, I think.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
So, I mean, yeah, like if you wait till January, I think it is, or December. Like,
it depends when they sign. It depends when they sign. But yeah, I've got.
But right now, if they're desperate, and they're like, oh well. I mean, yeah, Jovic has talent, and if they get a few picks back, maybe. I mean, that's a big pickup for the Spurs. Huge pickup
Yeah,
for
I
them.
know it is.
You
That's
got
why they need
him.
more.
You got him, Sohan. You got Keldon Johnson. You got Trey Jones. You got
Yeah,
Vassell. Shit, man, that's a nasty team in the
yeah.
making.
The Spurs will have to give up like second round picks or like a protected first.
I think they
So
would. I see it.
yeah, but I don't see that. I just don't see the Heat trading Jovic so quickly.
Oh, you're not gonna like my other one.
Okay, go.
All right, well,
Just
so
trade away these rookies. Trade them away.
This ain't the crazy
Kill their
one.
confidence.
But see, I'm adding Jovic because it's on the trade machine, it's not allowing me to pick other players because of like they just got signed, whatever, got deals.
No, you can no like I did that. I still went with it because
it wasn't letting me.
It's still no, but
Maybe
I
I'm
was still gonna
stupid.
say them because December. I don't care. Like it's just a month away. Like as long as it's like a month away, that's fine. Like
Oh, whatever. This is what I think they're gonna ask for. So the second one,
okay,
I got Duncan Robinson, and then a 2023 first round pick for Harrison Barnes.
to Sacramento.
Yeah, so send him to Sac, and then get
Okay.
Harrison Barnes back. They're both on the trading block. I think Harrison Barnes brings that wing defense kind of, and he can score. I mean, he hasn't been scoring this year, but that's because they don't run the offense through him at all. So
Yeah, he's an unrestricted free agent, so that could actually work out. If
they've been trying to drop Duncan, so
yeah, if Harrison because Harrison Barnes is like the player, like the main player in this trade, right?
Yeah,
if he was still under contract for another year, then I would say the Sacramento wouldn't do this because they are trying to compete. So and Harrison's like a big part of their rotation, but yeah, I could see it because he's unrestricted. So they might as well get something for him. He's probably worth just like a first round pick. So I actually think that's a good trade.
Plus, it's good for both because the Kings need a shooter.
With
them. So
and then Duncan, yeah, he could possibly provide, maybe be a role player. Well, I mean, yeah, I think that's a good pickup actually.
All right, then.
I'll give you 1 point for that.
So I'm 1-1 right now.
Yeah, what's your crazy?
So my crazy one is your boy Jovic back in there.
Oh god, you just want to get rid of him.
I don't want to get rid. I think he's great, but I just that's what I think teams are gonna.
You don't want him with the thotties.
For.
You don't want him with the thotties. Come on,
I think teams are gonna ask for. And if not, then I mean,
he's a young man. Let him live.
If they don't do Jovic, then they could just do picks, and then with Duncan Robinson and Kyle Lowry for Turner and Buddy Hield.
Wait, say that again. Sorry, I missed. I think
so. Either Jovic or picks, whatever route I want to do. Probably like two picks, and then Duncan Robinson and Kyle Lowry for Miles Turner and Buddy Hield.
How many picks? I don't think they're trading Jovic. How many picks would we think? Do you think that
probably
give up?
Probably two. I mean, because I know they have the 2023 first, so give up that most likely, and then I think they have like a 2027 first, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if it's a first though. It might be a second. I don't remember what exactly they have, but
that's what the trade machine is there for.
Well, didn't look at that far. Maybe I was using. Which one did you use? ESPN?
NBA Trader. Nah, fanspo.com.
Oh, that, bro. I tried getting on that one. It wasn't like letting me do shit.
I just use the ESPN one. Right then.
Obviously not, because it worked for you. So
yeah.
But yeah, I think that trade is. I think that trade's good for the Heat. Really good for the Heat.
That's really good. They would have to give up. Yeah, I say minimum 2 picks. Probably a pick and like one more pick, but it's like protected.
Yeah.
Like top 5 protected.
Yeah, protected.
Something.
But I mean, I think that makes them a contender immediately.
Yeah, because they'll have a center. They got another shooter, and then they get rid of Kyle Lowry, and then Duncan Robinson. But then, then Indy gets 2 picks out of it. Actually, they might be unprotected then, because you're really helping out Miami here.
Yeah, a lot. You're giving them exactly what they need.
Yeah.
And I mean, Indy's in that, like, they want to trade them because they want to tank. So, I mean, it just makes sense. And then they can easily
probably be like 2
Duncan.
picks. Probably like 2 picks then.
Yeah. And then, you get Kyle Lowry to help with Tyrese, as that veteran leadership.
Wait,
No, I don't know.
but they're not gonna start Kyle Lowry though.
No, they're not going to start him. They're not
So
going
they're
to
gonna
even
have Kyle
play him that
Lowry coming off
much.
the bench. If anything, they'll probably trade him to another team because other teams still find him
Well,
like are
yeah,
still gonna
yeah.
view him as like useful then.
They're just not going to play him. Either one. I mean,
Okay,
Indy
but
don't care. Like, I mean, it's they're in that they're not winning now, and Kyle
yeah, but I
Lowry's going to
mean,
win now.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're not gonna trade for him and then start him. But Kyle Lowry's gonna want to start. He's not gonna just want to come off the bench now for Indiana. Like,
Well, and his ass going to get traded. He needs to realize he ain't that good. So
well, I'm saying another team will trade for him for to start for the team. Like,
yeah, after the Indy thing, but doesn't mean Indy's not going to do it. Because if Indy can
yeah,
dump him for like a pick, then they'll just do it because they're not going to keep him.
yeah.
So
So okay, I understand now.
yeah,
So it's
unless
more
they
like
do
a
like a
three-way
three-way.
trade.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
it's
can do
more
a
of a
three-way.
three-way. Okay, no,
But
I got you. I got you.
I'm not smart enough to do that. So
Yeah, me neither.
yeah,
I did that for like 5 minutes, and I was like, nah, it's too complicated.
yeah. I was like,
No,
yeah,
yeah, but a team would trade for Collar. But yeah, that they'll have to give up too because that helps them out a lot. All right, let's move
yeah.
on to mine. I picked a team that I think needs to be panicking right now because they're 3-10, and I'm also a huge fan of this team. So you call me a homer, but yeah, they're like 14th in the West, and that's definitely not what they want to be. They want at least a playoff team, and I think you know who I'm talking about, the LA Lakers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should be in panic mode right now because they need to start winning games to at least be 500. So I got one up for you. I know I'm gonna break your heart right now, Brad, because I'm gonna be trading Russ every single one of these trades.
I already know
Uh,
that. I mean, who else is there to trade? So
let's keep the score. I'll give you one. I'll give you 2-1 for yours for your Miami ones. I think the first one wasn't that good, but the last two
thank
were.
you, thank you.
So let me know about mine. Let's see. Uh, so we'll start off with some more controversy. The Lakers, they trade Russell Westbrook 2 picks, 2027, 2029 unprotected, for Kyrie Irving, Seth Curry, and for some more depth, Markieff Morris.
And all we give up is Russ.
And 2 picks.
Oh, dude, those 2 picks, bro.
Kyrie Irving would fit a lot better with LeBron,
Dude, I just hate Kyrie Irving,
AD.
bro.
And then you get Seth Curry. You have to put another contract in there to make it work. And then
Yeah.
I mean Seth, come on. And then another piece who we had for the championship run, Markeith, was
Yeah, I mean,
at
I
least
would.
better.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean that's a point. Yeah, I would do it. I mean, because we're in that win now mode. Obviously, I want the picks, of course, but you're getting back Seth and Kyrie, and I think Seth makes this deal so much like worth it. Because obviously he can shoot and he can score. So I mean, I think he's the perfect fit for LeBron, and to have
Yeah.
just on the wing.
Yeah, but you also got to look at the net side. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you think they would agree to it. Because so from their perspective, obviously Kyrie, they haven't been able to get anything for Kyrie, so that's why I'm saying they're gonna get 2 valuable picks. And for the Russ thing, they're not gonna play him. I don't think. So just buy him out. And they've been playing a lot better without Kyrie. So just the only problem is I don't know how KD would react. Probably pretty pissed.
It's tough because like they give up Seth, bro. Like Markeith, I mean, whatever, okay. But Seth, I think that's a huge drop for them. Maybe if they gave up Joe, they would do it. I think they do it if they gave up Harris.
But
But
Seth has been injured too. That's why I put him there because
yeah,
Joe has at least been playing, and Seth has been coming. I think he's only played. I think he's only played like a handful of games so far.
yeah, maybe like
So
5. So I know he was out the last. He got injured in the Clippers game.
he went off. Yeah, he went off though on that game.
That's what I'm saying. Like that he
He
can
was
do that.
22.
Yeah,
He's only played 4 games this season,
yeah, you're right.
so that's why his value is a little bit down. I think.
It's just so tough because
You look like you're trying to make this decision right now.
because like the Nets, bro, like they're just
You're like in the front office related. You're like, I don't know.
like I get it because obviously Kyrie brings so much like controversy. I don't think they do it right away. I think they would wait. But
No, these are all. They can't even do this until the end of November because Marquise
okay.
signed. So after November 28th, they can do this. So
Okay, well then I don't think the Nets do it. I don't think they do.
okay, but is it out of the realm of possibility?
No,
No,
hell
right?
no. I think
No,
no.
because Kyrie, right?
Yeah.
His trade value is low. Yeah, if they can't get anything for him, then this is the way to go. If
Yeah,
the Lakers offer it,
you get two
and then the
picks. I
Lakers,
mean,
yeah, and then the Lakers have to be ready for the shit that Kyrie brings. But we'll see. I don't know. He played with LeBron. He was pretty like decent. Like he wasn't like this crazy, but
times have
we'll see.
changed.
Times have changed. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
He's grown. Um,
All right, what's
anyways,
your next one?
well, wait, is that a point or not for me?
Yeah, that's a point. I'll give you that.
Okay, cool. All right, so the next trade, I think this is more a basic one. This is one I want to do like right now. Russ, and I added Kendrick Nunn. And a 2027 first round pick for Doug McDermott, Josh Richardson, and Pirtle. The Spurs do this because they get one first round pick for 3 role players, and they get also Kendrick Nunn, who's also young, and he's probably gonna get better opportunity over there. And yeah, and they want to tank.
Yeah, I think both sides do this. Obviously, McDermott and Richardson can both shoot. Richardson's a good defender. And then Pirtle, I mean, he just helps our depth at center. And the Spurs obviously do that because they don't. Pirtle's not a part of their rebuild. Richardson's not a part of their rebuild. And then McDermott, they can give up. I mean, they don't
Yeah, and
care.
they get
They got,
one first round pick unprotected 5 years from now. Like that's
yeah,
pretty great for 3 role
yeah,
players.
exactly. I mean, and if you look at
And you
our
could
future, I mean, our future ain't too bright in 2027. So I
like
mean,
they're not gonna get any better picks than this.
yeah,
They're gonna get like protected first round picks or picks from contenders this season. And would you rather have that or one unprotected for 2027? Like, come on. And
yeah.
obviously for the
I
Russ
think I
thing,
agree.
I don't think they play him. They probably waive him, whatever,
Oh,
buy
obviously,
him
yeah,
out.
they don't. And none
Buy
sucks. I
him.
don't care about giving up none. So I mean, he's
You
not
can
even
talk
getting minutes
yourself,
anymore.
dude. Yo, did you see the game? Oh, you didn't see it the fourth quarter, but he saw real quick. He was brought in for like I forgot it was the second or third quarter, right? And immediately you're just like, oh no, right? Bro, immediately he shoots a brick, and then
Yeah,
he loses his guy on defense. Who was it?
I watched the highlights. I saw this happen.
Oh man, I forgot who it was. I think it was Patty Mills or something like that. And then and it was just like quick 3 minutes, and he was out.
Yeah,
like it was like, oh my god, I don't know what happened to him. I'm so disappointed. Like I thought he would be a good rotational player, but
and what makes it worse too? We're on this tangent, but fuck it. What makes it worse is he just shoots. Like he doesn't do anything. He gets in, and he's like, I'm gonna take a three, defended. What the fuck, bro? Like, what are you? Why are you shooting? I don't understand.
yeah.
Can't even make
Max
floaters,
Christie, Max Christie, an undrafted rookie. I mean, no, I mean second
sir.
round. Was he second round? I don't
I
remember,
think he
but
was second round,
okay,
or maybe
second
late
rounder.
late first.
He's only like 20 years old. He's getting minutes over Kendrick Nunn.
Yeah, and he's
Um,
better. So
yeah, he is.
blame him.
Anyways, so this is my crazy one. There's a lot of AD trade talks, which I've come around to. At first, I was like, yeah, we should trade him, but like after what happened last night, even before that, I was like, he's just in a bad position. I think on this team currently because he has to play so much center.
Yeah.
He was another person. I mean, we'll talk about it later, dog in the week, but this is kind of a crazy one. The Lakers give up Anthony Davis for Clippers Kawhi Leonard.
Oh my god. Hell no.
Who says no first? Lakers or the Clippers?
I think the Clippers say yeah. I think we say no. I think the
Yeah,
Clippers
right.
don't give a fuck. Like I honestly both teams probably say no because they're committed to Kawhi and they like him, but um yeah, Kawhi. I see the Clippers more on the yes side than the no. Or like than the like compared to the Lakers, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because
But yeah, that's not happening ever.
yeah,
So
I know that's not happening. Because first of all, like you're gonna get rid of AD, and then you're gonna be stuck with these role players because you don't know when Kawhi is coming back.
yeah.
And then
I'd be pissed. I'd rather have AD than Kawhi. So
that tells you a lot though about like the trade evaluation. A lot of people give AD so much shit, but where's Kawhi? Who would even trade for Kawhi right now? Like, yeah, but that was just like for fun. Just
yeah,
want to
yeah.
see your reaction on that.
It's definitely
Yeah.
never happening. I would fucking not become a Lakers fan anymore. Be like, bro, what the fuck? No, want his ass.
Kawhi,
All right.
the claw.
So my next team, I got
Yeah.
is the Chicago Bulls. And they are currently 6-8, 11th in the East. You know, I mean, they got injuries, but they definitely aren't a contender at all.
Injuries to who?
Well, I know Alonzo's injured, and then I know Caruso's
Oh,
been injured a little bit
bro.
this year, but
Bro, I forgot even Lonzo's on that
and,
team right now,
and
honestly.
yeah, because he hasn't played in forever. All right, so my first trade that I got is they give up Kobe White, Tony
Ooh.
Bradley, Siminovich, and then a pick for Jordan Clarkson.
May I say those names again?
You got Kobe, so Kobe White, Tony
Yeah.
Bradley, then Siminovich, and then a pick for Jordan Clarkson.
Just one straight up first round pick, like this season, like this
It's a
year.
second. It's a second pick.
Oh, so okay, that makes
Yeah,
that's way better. Because I was like, you're gonna give
yeah.
up a pick and
First.
Kobe,
Yeah,
a pick and Kobe for Clarkson.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
yeah,
The other two players
um,
are just like fillers. So
yeah, yeah, that's a good trade. Yeah, I mean, how's yeah, because Clarkson is better than Kobe. Yeah, that's a
yeah,
good trade.
him coming off. They need depth. They don't have any depth, so they need that.
Yeah, Clarkson's like a better version of Kobe, I would
Yeah,
say. And yeah, and Utah was trying to get. They should be trying to get the victory. Well, I'll talk about that in a second, but yeah, yeah, that's a good trade. Get some. I think they could probably get a little bit more for Kobe. I mean, for Clarkson, like a protected first round. But I mean, you get Kobe too, who's younger. Clarkson's 30. Did you know that? I was
yeah. I
surprised by
know
that.
he doesn't. He doesn't seem like it, but he is. He's old.
I remember when we drafted him, and I was like, oh shit,
I know. He
long
just seems like
time.
the same person.
I know, right? He does.
It's weird.
That's so true. Yeah, I give you a W for that. Yeah, that's a good one.
All right, my next one I got. They give up Nikola Vucevic, Kobe White,
Damn,
and
it's gonna be
then
good.
I think I put a first on this one. I don't remember if it was the first or the second. I didn't put it down. I'm stupid. But then for Josh Richardson and Jakob Pertl.
Josh Richardson, Jakob Pertl. Wait, did you added a pick for the Bulls?
Yeah, the Bulls. Yeah,
The Bulls give up a pick
yeah,
for Josh Richardson, Pertl.
yeah. And then
See,
they for White and then Vucevic. I think
White.
they're trying to move on from both of them, and I think
Why? Rich has been playing good though.
yeah, but I still think he's not solving
You
their
don't, you
problem.
don't,
I don't
you
know.
don't, you don't like Rich. I can tell you don't like.
No, I like Vucevic. I think he's
Do you?
underrated.
I
Yeah,
think he's a better player than Yick Pertl, to be honest with you.
I'm not saying he isn't. I'm just saying I think they're going to dump him, and
Oh, for
Jakob
like
Pertl.
contracts.
Yeah, contract wise.
Well, what's Pertl's contract situation right now? It depends, honestly, on the contracts because I believe Vooch has another year.
Yeah, he does have another year for sure.
I know he makes like 25 mil or something like that. Okay, so Pertl's expiring after this season.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It.
Nah, I don't see the Bulls doing that. I don't think they need a Vooch for Pertl because I think they like because they don't get better with this trade. I think
Who are the Bulls?
yeah, they don't get better. Are you trying to say they're gonna get better or worse or tank?
And I don't think they get that much better, but I think that's just what they would do to dump. I mean, because to me, their season's over. So
What?
yeah,
What?
I don't see any potential with them.
Sure, but I don't think the Bulls were looking to contend this year. I think their excuse right
When
now
are
is
they going
that
to contend
Lonzo's
in 2
injured.
years with DeRozan fucking
So
older?
you're saying they should tank? You're saying they should tank then?
I think they will. I think they're going to trade people. I think they're going to give up on Lonzo. I think they will. This is just what I think. Obviously, I'm not a fucking
I don't think
expert,
that. No,
but
cause no, but like the way I see it, they just started this like trio with Demar and like Vooch and Zach LaVine. I don't think they're gonna give up on it so quickly. I think I agree with you that they probably should start thinking about tanking just because
yeah,
like this team's. I don't think the season's over. They're gonna be like an 8th seed probably or like a 9th seed. Um, but I do agree that they should probably like not look into doing that and look into tanking. But they're not gonna do it because it's so early. Because they just traded for these guys like last offseason.
last
Not
year. Yeah.
yeah, they just got signed Demar and although and then Vooch is I don't know. I just don't see it because yeah, Vooch. I think they prefer having Vooch over like someone like Pirtle. And I mean, who was the other guy in that trade besides Vooch?
Richardson. Oh, Kobe White.
Kobe White. I feel like that's like just like a what's it called, like a 50-50. Like they don't get that much better, they don't get that much worse. I don't know. I don't really see them doing that, to be honest with you.
All
Just
right.
because Vooch
no
is a
point.
better player.
No point for me. All right, so my
Okay,
crazy one. It's my crazy
You're
one.
3-2 or 4-2. I don't know.
Probably not gonna like this one too much. All right, Vucevic, Lonzo,
Okay.
2 first
Oh shit! They better get okay.
for Kyrie.
Wait. Okay. Oh wait, what? What?
Kyrie Irving,
I went on a roller coaster right there.
and then Seth and Sharp. Daron Sharp.
All right, talk me through this because I am lost.
So they're giving up Vucevic
Okay.
because I mean, obviously the net like it kind of helps the Nets too because they need a big.
Yeah.
Lonzo's injured. Whatever, doesn't matter.
That's a bad asset. Okay.
You said what?
That's a negative asset. Like that's
Yeah.
like
And
we
then-
have one good for Wooch, one negative with Lonzo. But yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, the Nets in that instance can debate on if they want to trade Lonzo or they want to trade Ben Simmons. So, like, which one do you think is going to be healthy first, and then, make the decision.
Yeah. Right.
Do that, and then 2 first, because, I mean, you're getting Kyrie
Wait,
and Seth.
what picks do they have? Because they did trade some picks to get Vooch, I believe.
Let me see.
Because
They're
those
like
picks would be
later.
valuable in my opinion.
So, they got... Let's see. What the fuck?
I don't think they have this year's pick.
No, they don't.
So it'd be like what, 25, 27?
Yeah, something like that.
Like unprotected too for Kyrie, Seth.
And you win now.
Sharp.
Mario. So they got 2024 first. They got 2026, 27, 28, 29. This year they got Portland's first.
But they don't have their own.
No. Then they got a second and 26. So they could do like next year first, 26 second. Or they could do 26 first if they wanted to. But I mean, I think the Nets would be okay with like 24 and 26 second.
Second round picks?
No, like a 2024 first round and then a 2026 second.
Okay.
But then, I mean, for Kyrie,
okay, okay. So talk me through the Bulls. So it would be Kyrie, Zach LaVine. What would be
DeMar.
the lineup? DeMar.
So it'd be Kyrie, Zach. Because I mean,
I see no
he's just
defense
replacing
so
Lonzo.
far. Patrick Williams.
I mean,
And
Well,
then-
I mean, with Lonzo injured, I mean, their defense isn't there. Anyways,
Okay, who's center though? Who would be? Oh, Drummond.
Yeah, they would move Drummond up,
Okay.
and then
Oh man, I don't think the Bulls do this. That's too risky.
You don't?
That's way too risky, bro. Because your defense suffers way too much. Like, not saying that like Vooch is like a lockdown defender or anything like that, but like you're getting better offensively. You also have to deal with the Kyrie shit. I don't know, bro. Where's the defense, bro? With Lonzo out, like,
but they don't have Lonzo anyways. He's injured, so it's like I mean, they can't rely on him to be healthy. Then their defense isn't going to get any better.
no, I
They stay
know,
the same.
but
So why not get better offensively? Fuck it.
just number 1 on offense, 30 on defense.
Yeah, fuck it. I mean, it could win you make the playoffs.
Okay, wait. So why would the Nets do this? They get rid of Kyrie. They
Yeah.
get 2 picks, valuable picks in my opinion.
And they get Vucevic and Lonzo. And if
And
Lonzo comes
Vucevic
back
and
healthy,
Lonzo.
that's huge for them.
Okay, I could. Okay, the Nets would. I think the Nets would totally do that.
Nets easily
The
do it, I
Bulls,
think.
yeah, yeah, but I don't. The Bulls, I think it should. It's too risky, you know, because then Kyrie, you have to deal with the Kyrie shit,
I
and
mean,
then
I get it. I get
how
it.
much better? Like, where are they in the East if they do that? Are they top four? I don't think they're top four. Maybe fifth.
Yeah, I could say fifth. I think they'll be fifth. But I mean, right now, they're not. They're maybe like eight.
Yeah, 8, 9. I
And
mean,
then Kyrie in the playoffs, healthy Kyrie. And then, I mean, DeRozan doesn't really show up. But, um, you know,
nah, I don't see the
could
Bulls doing
help
that. I think
him.
it's too risky, bro. Because then they're giving up a valuable pick for a guy who's like
They should do
18.
it. They should do it. I want to see it happen. I want to see it.
Nah, yeah, this is a crazy trade, but I
Yeah.
think it's really crazy for the Bulls to do it. They just
Yeah.
that'd be really crazy. Oh man. Okay,
All right, let's
I'll
move
give you
on
like
to your.
half a point for that because
All right, that's
I could see
fine.
them. The Nets would totally do it.
All right, let's move on to your next team.
All right, so another team that I think that should be panicking right now is the Golden State Warriors. Bro, okay. So right now they're 5-8, 13th in the West, which is really bad for a contending team right now. A lot of people have faith that they're gonna figure it out. They have a lot of issues with their roster. Klay Thompson's been playing bad. Draymond's playing okay. It's just Steph and a lot of dudes playing bad or okay. So yeah, they need to worry about a lot of things, especially their young core, who I've said aren't as good as people make them out to be, and they haven't been getting minutes. So, anyways, this is my first trade. Golden State Warriors trade for Miles Turner. They trade away James Wiseman, Jonathan Kuminga, Patrick Baldwin, and a 2026 top 5 protected first round pick. What do you think about that? So Golden State does this
Yeah.
obviously to get Miles Turner,
Yeah,
starting center,
which makes him better.
and
Getting
makes
rid
him
of
better.
Wiseman.
And then Indiana does this because they want to tank, right? And they get young pieces. They get Wiseman, Kuminga, and then Baldwin's there to make the contracts work, and then they get a first round pick out of this for Miles Turner.
Pacers do it easy. Obviously, they don't give a fuck. But I feel like the Warriors, bro, are iffy on it just because I feel like they could get decent value. Like even though Wiseman sucks, like I still think a team will give up a little bit more. Man, I don't know because Miles Turner is a good fit for them.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think they pull it because they'll pull the trigger because Wiseman sucks.
Right. Right.
I think the only issue they have is with Kaminga. They'll be like, oh no, I
Yeah.
don't want to go with Kaminga, but
Yeah. That's what
I
I was
think
thinking. But to make the contracts work, because the thing was that you have to get rid of. So okay, so this is the thing, bro. I was looking. No, let me go back to the roster real quick. On Okay, so it's because Golden State's a hard cap team, so you have to make the
yeah,
contracts work pretty much
they're way over the
exactly.
hard cap.
Yeah, you have to make, you can't go over. That's the thing, and like Wise and Kaminga's contract was like perfect for it. So that was the main, and also like Kaminga's not getting minutes right now, you know.
Oh yeah, Moody is, huh?
So yeah, a little bit, not even that much. And then like yeah, Kaminga's not even getting minutes. And look at the roster, bro. Like hold up,
Sucks.
trying to, it sucks. But no, but I want you to look at the contracts, bro, because contracts are bad too, especially because Thompson's not playing good. That's the main reason why. But okay, so they got like obviously they got like their max guys is like Steph, Clay, Andrew, and Dre, right? They're like over
Yeah,
the cap, right? Those are the main reasons why. And then Jordan Poole, right? You have Clay Thompson not playing at all at his $40 million level. You have Draymond, who's okay, and then you have Andrew Wiggins, who's also okay, but they're making a combined $70 million. And
Jesus
you have Jordan
Christ.
Poole, who's so on and off, and he's about to make like 25 million a year. And then
Yeah.
so those are your top guys, right? And then
Yeah,
you after
Wiseman's
that,
making 9? Jesus.
yeah, because he was a third round pick. And then after that, it drops off to like Kevon Looney, Dante, Jermichael Green, and then the young guys, right? But bro. That's their entire bench, and they're not
Yeah.
even good.
Yeah, that's it. I'm looking at
So they need.
their shit right now.
They're playing Anthony Lamb and Ty Jerome, guys who aren't even like making a million this year.
Yeah. Are
It's
they
really
playing
bad.
Dante or is DiVincenzo hurt?
Oh man, he's played a couple games. I think he got hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, that's actually. Yeah, I mean
Their
they would probably do it because I mean they need
yeah,
the
their
help in the
situation is
inside.
bad.
They need defense.
Their, oh yeah, yeah. That too. Like obviously they're Let me see. Yeah, he's been playing.
Looney's too small to
He's a backup big right now.
yeah. Like he was good in the finals, right? But I mean, I don't know. I'll take Miles Turner over him.
Yeah, so that's So was that a W? I think
Yeah.
both teams do this. I like this trade.
Well, yeah, Pacers easily do it. I mean, and making the obviously they have to make the Warriors have to make it work with the contracts. So yeah, I can see them doing it.
All right, so second Warriors trade. This was a little bit iffy. I had to like really like just combine everything and just think about it. But so the Warriors trade for uh Bogdan from the Pistons and Isaiah Stewart, and they trade away. Sorry, they trade away James Wiseman, Patrick Baldwin, Jermichael Green, and Andre Iguodala, and also a 2026 and 2022 first and second round pick.
Who did the
2026 probably be a little bit protected, but yeah.
who did they get?
The Warriors get a Bogdan and Isaiah Stewart, so they get a center, a starting center, and then a role player that can actually play, and Bogdan. And then the Pistons get Wiseman, who they could start and like develop him, and then they could get a first round pick and a second round pick for him, and then the other guy's just filler.
Hmm.
This can't happen until December because
Yeah,
Jermichael
Bogdan
Green signed a
just.
contract.
Oh, yeah. Bogdan
That
just signed
that
his
too.
extension. Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I fucked up.
What?
I just see on the bottom right here, Bogdan cannot be traded this year.
Yeah, because he just signed his
Never
deal.
mind. This trade doesn't work then. Because I was trying to get Isaiah Stewart to the Warriors. You know
I don't think the Pistons do it anyways. So
why?
I think they'll take Bogdan and Isaiah over Wiseman. So
But they're trying to tank, right? Like
I don't know what
they're
they're trying to
trying.
do. These motherfuckers. I
They're
don't know
trying
what
to
they're trying
tank.
to do.
They're,
But
they're
why would they?
tanking,
But
bro.
why would they sign
They're
Bogdan to?
to trade for the first round pick.
Well, they can't trade him anyway. So no point
I
for
know.
you.
They're 15th in the West, so they're definitely tanking. They're 3-11. Like they're tanking.
Are they? Holy shit! I thought they were doing better than that.
No,
Damn.
they're tanking. They signed him so they could trade him later on. But yeah, that's enough for me because I did not see that on the bottom. So you're right. So this is
Yeah.
kind of this is the one where I needed your
So
help on because um it wasn't really working for me. Oh no, wait, what? Hold up. Oh yeah, so I was trying to get Clint Capella from the Atlanta to Warriors. But and I was gonna say
you
like
say
trade
who and Clint?
Clint Capella to the Warriors,
Oh, okay, okay.
and hold up. Obviously the Warriors have to give up like a protected first round pick, but like the contracts, that's the thing about their contract. It's so weird because they only got like max guys, and then they got guys making like 7-5 mil, kind of like our situation.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. I don't know who they would trade to make the contracts work because Clint makes like
How much
20 mil.
Does Clint make?
He makes 20 mil, and Atlanta I think wants to do that because I think they want to start off Congo.
Yeah. Let me see. Let me look at there.
But I have no idea. And then they could get a pick for him, but I have no idea who the Warriors could like trade because they don't got contracts to make it work, bro. Like
Let me see.
they got Kaminga at 5 mil, and then Moses Moody at 3, and then like Wiseman at 9.
Yeah, Wiseman at 9. Unless you give a Wiseman, Kaminga, and I guess with Baldwin it doesn't work, huh?
Now he only makes 2 mil.
What about Jerome? That equals 20. No, it's 18.
There was something I'm trying to do there, but it wasn't really working out.
Can't do Ty Jerome, Kaminga, and Wiseman.
No, Ty Jerome, Kaminga, and Wiseman.
Yeah,
I guess that could work, but then again, I don't know what
the Hawks do that though.
Yeah, I know that's the thing. They probably would have to trade them to another team and make it a 3-team trade.
Yeah, they'd have to make a three-way trade. But
here I just came up with.
What if they trade Draymond? You think they trade Draymond for
Draymond? Oh,
for Clint?
No, I don't think they do that.
Yeah, I don't think.
Well, so maybe actually, maybe because I don't think they want to re-sign him, right?
Yeah, but that's probably the best value they get, unless they can get like John Collins or some shit. But I mean, I'd rather have Clint than John Collins on this team.
Well, then I don't think they have to give up a pick then, because they're giving Draymond to the Hawks, and Hawks would like need. He's very valuable, I think, to the Hawks.
Yeah, because if they started Conwu, then honestly they could bring Collins off the bench if they wanted.
Okay. Well, that one's like iffy, but I have another one here. The Warriors. I just came up with this right now, so let's see. The Warriors. Yeah, sorry. The Warriors trade. Oh, this is my crazy one, right?
Okay.
The Warriors trade Klay Thompson, James Wiseman, and a 2026 first-round pick for Kelly Olynyk, Jordan Clarkson, and Lauri Markkanen. Yo, check my message.
Yeah, I don't. Damn.
What do you think?
I mean, they get more firepower because
they get rotational players. They get a starting center, shooters. Kelly. They get the starting lineup would be like Steph, Andrew Wiggins, Draymond, Lauri, and then like Kevon Looney.
Yeah.
And then or Kelly Olynyk, whatever you want to do.
Probably Looney. And then they bring Kelly and Clarkson off the bench.
Yeah, then you get rotational players.
But just does Poole with Clarkson work? You think?
Yeah. Because they could both make a little bit.
They're like the same person.
Maybe defensively, obviously they both gonna show, but that's when you have to like mix them with other you have to mix them with Draymond or something like that. But I think it could work.
Yeah.
I don't think they have to play together just because they both come off the bench.
I think they do it. I think they do it because it makes their starting lineup better because they have Draymond at the 3, and then they got Lauri at the 4. And
yeah,
I think that makes them a lot more spread out and a lot better on defense.
Yeah, but they trade away Klay Thompson, James Wiseman, a 2026 first-round pick on particular.
Like, I don't think they do it only because they're so loyal to Klay, but if you take away loyalty, I think they do it because they get better. I feel like I don't think Klay. I mean, obviously he hasn't been performing that well, and he can shoot, but you see how Clarkson, he can score at will. Markkanen can score at will. He's been dominant in the paint so far, and yeah, I mean,
and then the Jazz do this. They get a pick out of this. I'll protect the first round pick. They get Wiseman.
And you get Kelly who can shoot, unlike Wiseman.
Yeah, and then you start your tank, which is when I want to start talking about, bro. Do you believe that Utah should? Because I've been seeing a lot of like videos, articles on this. Do you think Utah should be competing or tanking right now?
Tanking, because if they compete, they're not going to get any further than what they've gotten the last few years with Donovan and Rudy.
Right. I've been seeing a lot more like articles or like videos and shit saying like, oh, maybe they could keep this core together and like maybe make a trade for an all-star.
I mean, how would they? But who? Yeah, I guess if they trade picks, It really depends on who they get because I don't know, man. I don't see them. How about this? This kind of it's kind of thrown out there. What did they get Shea? What did they trade for Shea?
I mean, what would they have to give up?
They
I
give
mean,
up. Let's see. They give up either Sexton or Clarkson, and they give up
probably
picks.
Sexton.
So they give up Sexton picks and then fucking what Olenek or some shit
I'll see Oklahoma doing that though.
for like a lot of picks.
How
'Cause-
many picks are we talking?
I mean, I don't know,
Like
bro.
five?
Because
Maybe 5 picks.
Shea's worth a lot, but
Yeah, I know. Maybe like
5.
picks.
Fuck, I don't even know if Utah
Yep.
does that. Yeah,
Yep. Because he's young too.
and fucking what's the Thunder's Sam Presti? That motherfucker stingy too. I know he'll ask for a lot. Because I would. I mean, for Shea, yeah.
Yeah,
Because he's been in trade rumors for some reason.
I can see why he's in trade rumors because they're still rebuilding
He's too
and he's
good.
like really good right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
What?
yeah, no, but yeah, the trade like I think I don't know. I'm proud of myself. I think it's a good trade, but obviously if like Clay's not probably not available for them to trade, like loyalty wise.
Yeah, but I mean, out of yeah, take loyalty away. Yeah, they're fucking take that trade all day.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead.
Wait,
Move on
wait,
to
do you have
the-
any more?
My bad.
I
Trades
got one
now.
more.
Oh, you got the
I got
Mavs,
one
right?
more. Yeah, so I got the Mavs. So it's kind of a crazy kind of a. You can see it. The Mavericks trade for DeMar DeRozan to give Luka a second star, and they trade away Reggie Bullock, Davis Bertans, JaVale McGee, a 2024 first, 2026, and a 2028 protected
Hell yeah.
first round pick.
Oh, do that easy. Because the only
Boom,
value
boom.
they give up is Bullock. The Bulls, I don't know if the Bulls do that.
No, okay. So no. So this is why the Bulls do it. Well, this is more of a direction because DeMar he's turning 34, and he's gonna be an unrestricted free agent after next season. I think you should sell high on DeMar because you get 3 first round picks.
They should say high on
the
him.
Mavs.
You're right.
They get, and I don't think they're gonna resign him at 35. So the Mavs have to resign him at 35. But
Cuban will
yeah,
do.
he's playing good right now.
So
Cuban will probably do.
Yeah.
I mean, he signed Dirk till he was like 41.
yeah.
So yeah, I mean that's what I was thinking. Like the Mavs are desperate for a second star. They trade away some depth, I guess, but it's not that much. But you have to give up 3 first round picks, and you have to resign DeMar at 35.
I think they do it. Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, because you keep Dwight Powell and as your center, you got Maxi Kleba as your power forward.
So Dinwiddie coming off
Yeah.
the bench.
Yeah, I think they do that. That's definitely good. I don't think that's bad at all.
And
You still got Tim
then
Hardaway.
DeMar-
They kept Hardaway too, so
yeah, and then DeMar just takes Reggie's spot anyway on the starting lineup. So
yeah, which is not bad. I don't think it makes them worse. It definitely makes them better. Another person I was thinking that they could trade for is Mike Conley.
the Mavs,
Yeah,
yeah, they could do that. They don't have to
Just
give
get-
up that much
as
either.
a-
I think.
yeah, just as like another ball handler,
Yeah,
just to help.
yeah, they
them.
don't gotta give much for DeMar for Mike Conley either. He's like
No.
35 too.
Yeah, just as like a ball handler for now. Because I mean, they're still playoff. I mean, they're contenders no matter what, bro. With Luka, like Luka in the playoffs, yeah, he will make them contend. So that boy's averaging fucking 36 on 50% shooting this year. It's kind of fucking insane. So
Yeah. All right, let's move on to the next segment. We're gonna have Brad's game of the week. So what game you got?
yeah, so we're not going to be doing the highlight thing today, but so the game I picked, it was the Mavs versus the Nets. The Mavs won 96 and 94. But
Nah, I didn't see
so
this one.
you didn't see it?
No,
Oh, it was pretty good.
that's what happened. I'm gonna look it up. Oh, the Mavs versus-
Yeah, it was pretty good. It's just I'm not gonna play the highlights because my shit be like,
No, yeah, no.
slow as fuck. But so Luka, I'll say some stats real quick that matter. Two most important players in that game. So KD had 26, 4 and 4. He kind of had an off night, but I mean they still kept it close. And then Luka had 36, 6 and 6 on 50% shooting from the field, and then 55% from the three.
55
So
from three. Holy shit.
yeah, he was 5 for 9.
Damn, the starting Reggie Bullock and JaVale McGee gave
Yeah, you
0
saw that.
points.
Yeah. So the Mavs, their starting lineup played terrible, but then the Nets, their lineup played pretty good, like team wise.
Oh yeah, Royce O'Neal 15,
Yeah.
Claxton 10, Harris 14, Cam Thomas at 19 points.
So
After
good.
that, everybody
Good
just
for you.
gave like 2 points or less.
Yeah. The biggest moment was the end. KD missed a free throw. I think he got fouled on
Oh,
a 3-point shot, and it was like 93 to 96. He got fouled on a three, and then he missed one. Or what?
Christian Wood 6 points. Christian Wood only played 21
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah, I was surprised by that too. But
Hmm.
he had a good start. That man is declining for them. But yeah, so no, KD. So they were down by 2, and then KD missed
Well,
a free
no,
throw, and then he
watch,
had to miss his
watch,
last one.
watch, watch. There's gonna be a report. Oh, Christian Wood is mad that he's not getting more minutes.
Yeah, well, it'd be better. So
Oh yeah. Wait, what were you saying?
no, yeah, KD. They were down by 2. KD missed the first free throw. He ain't clutch. And then so he had to miss the second
Okay.
on purpose
How?
to
Oh, I saw. I think I saw
miss
that
the
part
shot.
on the highlights. I think I saw that. Um, like on Reddit. I mean, to be fair, I mean, Katie was carrying. What I see was carrying. Well, not carrying. Actually, never mind. Never mind. I'm thinking about Luca. Um, yeah, not clutch. Never mind. You suck, KD.
Yeah.
They lost. Yeah. All right. Well, that was game of the week from Bradley Crow. So we're gonna talk about the last segment. The new dog of the week. So it's a player that played the best. Between the week of November 7th to the 14th. What you got?
Yeah, I think it's between two players. My pick is Tatum, though. I got Tatum. He went 4-0. He beat the Grizz. What the fuck? You can't hear me? You can't hear me.
Wait. Oh yeah, you froze.
Oh, fuck, let me leave. Hold on. All right, how about now?
Yo.
You hear me?
Yeah.
All right. Um, yeah, so I got Tatum as my dog of the week for this week. So he went 4-0 this week. He beat the Grizzlies, the Pistons twice, and then the Nuggets. Obviously, the Pistons are not good, so that was no surprise. But the Grizzlies and the Nuggets are both top teams in the West. And then he averaged, so he had 39, 31, 34, and then 43, and then all on 50% shooting. So it was a pretty consistent by him. And they were all dominant wins, too. They weren't like, well, the Grizzlies won, they won by 3, but the other 3 were dominant.
So
How
you're
about you? Let's see
picking
if,
Tatum.
yeah. I think I know who you got, but I might have to go with your player.
You have to go with my player. He made an historic record literally yesterday, and he's been doing
Yeah.
it. And he has to do it. But my pick is Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid. Let's see Sixers.
Yeah.
But Sixers. They beat the Suns, top team. They blew them out really. They lost a game to the Hawks, but then they beat the Hawks. And yesterday he had an all-time performance with that 59-point win. He overall, I'm trying to do the math. He has like over like 180 points between those 4 games. He dropped 33, 26, 42, and 59, and with
Yeah,
amazing defense as well. He's literally the team right now.
Yeah, he is the team.
And we were saying they could have possibly been like 4-10. They're not. They've been winning with him. They're 7-7 now. They're actually on 500. Like,
Yeah, they could
so
have
I
easily
think it
lost
should
all
be.
4 of those games.
Yep, Embiid needed to do that, and he did on both sides of the floor. So I think it should be Embiid. He did some historic shit this week.
Yeah, I'll agree with you on that. Plus, his field goal percentage was crazy.
Of
19 for
course,
28 the first on last night, 14 for 25, 9 for 18, and then Phoenix he was 8 for 21. But still, I mean those 3 other ones that's 50% and above. So
it's
it's
literally
fucking nice.
Embiid and then a little bit of Maxi, and then that's it. Like
Yeah, that's all they have.
maybe some Melton. I think Melton had a good game too, but yeah. I mean Tatum has a better team around him. So I don't think he need. I mean, I'll be curious to see what happens if his team was like not good to see how good he is.
Yeah,
But I think Embiid just because of like he broke like Will Chamberlain's or like added on to that. But so I think it should be
yeah,
Joel Embiid.
yeah. I'll agree with that. So we got
Dog of the week.
all East players first 3 weeks.
It was Giannis, Drew Holiday,
Yeah,
and Joel Embiid. Yeah,
yeah.
come on, West, do better.
Show up.
If it was an East West player, who would you pick?
A West player? Whew,
Yeah.
that's a good one. Let me see. I'm trying to look at these games. See who played pretty good. I mean, Jokic is not. Jokic is. It'd probably be Steph.
Steph. No, but they've
Yeah,
been losing though.
Yeah.
Damn, you see, it's hard. Laurie marketing? What about Laurie?
I'm not picking Laurie. I would have picked Luka, but they've been losing too.
I think I'm picking Laurie. They've been winning, and Laurie's been.
They've lost like 2 games though this week.
Oh, for this week, right? I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
This week,
Zion?
They did.
Zion's been
Three of the
slowly
games.
dropping some. Yeah, they won. Let's see, well, they lost to the Blazers. It's kind of shitty. Oh,
Nah, they
Jeremy
lost to the
Grant. That's who we
Pacers.
should pick. This week, Jeremy Grant.
Oh yeah.
Fuck. Jeremy Grant's been going
Why?
fucking nuts.
Oh yeah. Lillard barely came back.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd have to. I think it would be Jeremy. Yeah, I mean, it can't be Jokic. Jokic is maybe Michael Porter Jr. I don't know, dude.
All right.
That'd be
Well,
tough.
this week
West-
is Joel Embiid. We'll
Yeah.
see. Maybe next week it'll be a West player, but yeah. Well, that brings the end of today's podcast. Thank you for listening. Please like, share, subscribe. If you're listening off the podcast, give it 5 stars. Anything else you want to say for today, Brad?
No, I appreciate y'all for watching, listening. All the above. We'll come back next week. I think it's week 4. It'll be.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll all the same shit. Keep it consistent.
Hopefully the GMs are listening to this and follow our advice, and you'll be a better roster. So yeah.
Yeah, make the trades we say, not what anyone else says. We're experts.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, we are. Anyways, thanks for listening. This has been Relatable. Peace out.
Later.